Hi everybody, here an explanation about exercise 78, where you need to simplify and where you need the theory about the power of a product and the power of a power. Let me just start with the first one, exercise 78a. It's 2a, the product 2a to the power of 3 plus 4a to the power of 3. Now, well, first 2 to the power of 3 is 8, and a to the power of 3 is just a to the power of 3. And we need to copy the 4a to the power of 3 in the next line. Here there are two equal terms, so you need to simplify them. So 8 plus 4 is 12, and then a to the power of 3. And that's the answer with a. B, 2a to the power of 2 to the power of 3. Alright, so
and plus 3a to the power of 3 to the power of 2.
And here is the power of the power. So if we just look at the first part, what does it mean? You do 2a squared times 2a squared times 2a squared. So 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. And then the other part, a squared times a squared times a squared is a to the power of 6. So you can multiply those exponents with each other and then you have the answer. So 8a to the power of 6. Alright, let me just copy that answer beneath 8a to the power of 6. If we do exactly the same with the next one, you need to do 3 to the power of 2, and that's 9. And then a to the power of 3 to the power of 2 is 8 to the power of 6, because a to the power of 3 times a to the power of 3 is a to the power of 6. And then together it is 70a to the power of 6. Alright, exercise C. 4a to the power of 3 times 2a to the power of 5 plus inside the bracket 3a to the power of 4 to the power of 2. Okay, the first part, the multiplication, there you go. That's 4 times 2 is 8. And a to the power of 3 times a to the power of 5 is a to the power of 8. Alright, the next part, this one, you need to do 3 to the power of 2, and that's 9, and then a to the power of 4 to the power of 2 is a to the power of 8. Yeah, so again, if you have a to the power of 4 to the power of 2, it means a to the power of 4 times himself. There you go, so the answer is a to the power of 8. So you can multiply those exponents to get your 8. Alright, if we go on with exercise C, you can simplify it to 70a to the power of 8. Okay, exercise D. Minus 2x to the power of 3 times x plus inside the bracket minus 3x squared to the power of 2. Alright, here, this part, be aware that the exponent 3 only belongs to the x and not to the minus 2, because minus 2x is not inside the brackets. So what we need to do is x times x, and that's minus 2x to the power of 4 plus. And then we're gonna look at the next part. Minus 3 inside the brackets squared is 9. And then x squared to the power of 2 is x to the power of 4. Now minus 2 plus 9 is 7, and then x to the power of 4. And that's the answer with exercise D. Then exercise E. Minus in front of brackets and then minus 5 x to the power of 4 to the power of 3. Now the first part and then plus 5 inside the bracket 2x to the power of 3 to the power of 4. Alright, first we're gonna write down, of course, this minus. There you go. And then minus 5 to the power of 3 is minus 5 times minus 5 times minus 5 is minus 125. And then x to the power of 4 to the power of 3 is x to the power of 12. So this is the answer, what needs to be if you do the minus 5x to the power of 4 to the power of 3. But we still need to multiply with that number in front of the brackets, with minus 1. So this answer is just 125x to the power of 12. The next part, in front of the bracket is still the 5. So we're gonna multiply your answer by 5, but first we need to use the power. 2 to the power of 4 is 16. And x to the power of 3 to the power of 4 is x to the power of 12. Now multiply it with 5, then you get 80x to the power of 12. Now, and together it is 125 plus 80 is 205x to the power of 12. Alright, and let me just look at the last one, exercise F. 5a to the power of 3 to the power of 2 times 3a to the power of 4 minus, inside the brackets, minus 2a to the power of 5 to the power of 2. Alright, so the first part, 5 squared is 25, and a to the power of 3 squared is a to the power of 6. And later we need to multiply it with 3a to the power of 4. Because first we need to do minus, and then inside the bracket again, minus 2 squared is 4, and a to the power of 5 squared is a to the power of 10. Now then we're gonna multiply everything. So if we multiply this one, you get 25 times 3 is 75. A to the power of 6 times a to the power of 4 is a to the power of 10. The other part, this part, there's in front of the bracket a minus 1. So minus 1 times 4 is just minus 4. A to the power of 10. Equal terms. So 75 minus 4 is 71. A to the power of 10. So it wasn't difficult exercise because you need to get a combination about the power of a product and the power of a power. So, and think about all those minuses like exercise F, where you need to multiply it with a minus 1 later, or maybe with exercise E, where you need to multiply later with 5. So those are difficulties with exercise 78. So good luck with the rest of the exercises.